we live. Done now. You're locked into the Real Group Chat. Well, we've had to keep it. Oh, fucking hell. I'm all over the place.
Let's go, bro. It's natural, bro.
Sorry. Reload it. Yeah, you're locked into the Real Group Chat where we keep it straight. There's no bent angles around here. Yeah? The only chat we've had to keep it. Hey, Kev, what's going for me? Well, stage bright again.
It's the top, fam. I told you.
Is it the top?
Yeah,
it's too bright.
The top.
Yeah?
The top is fucking your thing up still, but yeah, let's go again.
Fucking all right. Third time lucky. Yeah? You're locked into the Real Group Chat where we keep it straight. There's no bent angles around here.
All right.
Yeah, the only chat we're about to tell the truth, the whole truth, and somewhat something like the truth.
Okay.
You're joined by myself, K-Bad's original source man, you know.
Yeah.
To the left of me, we got...
Big mics, you done know, Mr. Lions, Mr. Live in the Flesh, Mr. Take Your Girl and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Come on, we here, we're there.
To the right of me, we got...
JBZ, the romantic driller, the pum pum killer. Eating ussy for dinner.
Yeah.
Not riding in a dinger, riding in an Audi or the Bimmer. You feel me?
Come on.
Yeah, you don't know. Also, before we kick it off, I want to shout out the sponsors.
Yeah.
Go on, Mike, go on.
No, go to. That's your thing, go on.
I want to shout out AG Naturals for all your beard care needs. Get your beard bums in.
Come on.
And I want to shout out Beauty Hideout, who have also at the moment, they've got, not at the moment, but currently, they've got new products. So go and check that out.
Come on.
And you'll like it. Things that you can do at your home yourself, which is perfect. So that's for your skincare needs and your beauty. Get that skin glow and get that skin popping for June. What is it, June 21st or something like that?
June 21st, yeah.
Get it popping. You're done now. But yes, what's everyone saying? What are you saying, man?
We good, man. You know, we good, man. We always good still.
I hear that.
The thing is mad because, you know, like, we say we're good, but realistically, like, are you good? You know what I'm saying? Like,
how good can you be?
How good can you be?
No, but obviously, you know when man just like, you ask a man, are you good? And they just sound good because they don't want to just tell the truth. But like, really and truly, are you good? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think if we weren't good, I wouldn't be. I feel like if I was that bad,
but you know it's because we do it, and you know, like Wednesday 9 to 10:30 we're here. It's part of the routine. You're not gonna just be like, I'm not coming because I'm not good.
No, I get it, but
you're gonna come and just not saying you, but just some people because it's part of the routine. They might just come on and put a facade and just be like, you know what, You get it? I'm good. I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. But really and truly, deep down in your heart, you're not good. You get me? Like
put on a brave face, I guess.
But sometimes you gotta win it.
Yeah, but I guess sometimes if you just like spend too much time dwelling on stuff, then it just makes things worse. Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes keeping it moving is better than sitting and thinking and pondering. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But of course, you're gonna need, like you're probably gonna say, you're gonna need, like, there's periods where you're gonna need, let me just take things in. But yeah, man, keep it moving. Life don't wait.
It's true. But your way of dealing with it might be keeping it moving and just keep on going. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you gotta do and just forgetting about it. But some people's way of dealing with it might be, you know what? Fuck that, man. Like, I'm just upset. I just need to chill at home. I don't want to step up my yard. I don't want to be around no one.
Yeah.
I don't want to pretend I'm happy. I just want to. You get it?
I hear that. Do you know one thing I always think, I always think back to a time where, like, you know, when you've done something or something has happened, hasn't gone your way, and you think, fuck, like, you feel like, it's the end of the world, or why did it? And you think back and now, you think, how the hell did I get out of that? Do you get what I'm saying? You always, eventually, you always get out of any situation, like, and it's mad. It's like dreams. You see, sometimes you might be having a fucked up dream that feels so real, and you think, bro, I'm done, fam. I had a dream, it's gonna sound so fucked. I had a dream. I was in, where's Seabiz and them man from? Willesden.
Halsden.
Yeah, some Halsden. I was there, random. I was there. Me, Seabiz, and I think Flips. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. We're literally just chilling, And then Seabiz and, like, his ones, they had like some spot where, like, they get food, like it's a regular way everyone gets food, So he was like, let's go and get lunch. We went in there. You know Donny that's always with Seabiz, the black Donny that's, man.
The big one.
The black Donny.
Yeah.
This guy. The scary brother. Yeah. Scary brother. So he must have
African.
It's fresh. When we got in there, it must have turned into like some mafia film. So T-Biz was sitting at the head of the table and me and Flips were sitting at the side. So Donny come in, then he was like, boss, are these the guys? So obviously Flips is laughing. As like, why the hell is he talking like this? And Donny started wilding, and I was thinking, bro, like, is this it? Because it was moving. He was moving so mad that, like, this is the end of us. I was thinking, surely this is a dream. And I'm in the thing. I'm saying, bro, wake up. I'm not waking up, bro. When I woke up, I was sweating. I was thinking, bro, this is mad. I nearly got killed by this scary guy, fam. But yeah, it's mad. Just get out of these things.
Dreams are real, bro. Like, not real, but you know what I mean. Like, people have bad dreams, and like having bad dreams can fuck you up as well. Like, you mess up your days and shit.
Yeah, but females take dreams so real.
Yeah, 100%. Like,
you think so?
Yeah, definitely.
They
do. A girl can say, I had a dream. And in that dream, you was at a bar with some joint, but you're meant to be with me. Now you're angry at me the whole day.
Was I in the dream? Was it me?
I've never been to that bar before.
I've had that before when I get told that I've like, I had a bad dream and and I'm like,
and it's your fault.
Yeah, no, it's my fault. Now I'm in the bad book. now you're trying to put me in the doghouse, because you're bad.
Because of your stupid dream.
Bro, and the thing is, you could have just been pissed and just made that up. I'm gonna start making up dreams as well, bro.
Yo, toxic.
You did something.
Yeah, it's toxic. It's toxic still.
Man used to have some bad. When I used to listen, obviously I'm a drill rapper in it, so when I used to listen to a lot of drill music, like say I'm writing, it's my writing process. Like I would take in a lot of music, and obviously the content of the music is very like you get me. And I remember I was listening to OFB mixtape one time. And listen to Heady One, RV, all these man. I remember in my dream that day, I was literally on their block, running them over in a car.
Huh?
What?
But it was weird because in the car, I was sitting in the back of the car, but I was staring it. No, I wasn't staring the car. Someone else was staring the car. And I was in the back while we was staring from the back. Yeah, and they was trying to X us out. So we started riding. But it's a dream.
Must have been a hoot to
It's a dream.
Anything can happen in dreams.
Yeah, but in dreams, random shit happened. Maybe it's because I was listening to them that day.
Yeah.
But as well, obviously, because of my past and some of the beefs that I've had, obviously, I do have a lot of fights in my dreams. I have a lot of fights in my dreams. like man, them are like. There was one point where one of my bridges kept on dying in my dreams, and I told him, innit? But he was like, okay, that's random, but it kept on happening.
So he was thinking it's coming.
No, it wasn't coming. Nothing like that. It was God forbid. He's good. Everything's good. But it's just that because of all the beefs that man's had, and it's like I don't think that I was there. I was on the roads, but there's certain man that lived it more than me. So you get me. I wonder how they sleep.
Feel,
What's their PTSD like? You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of man tend to weed because apparently if you smoke a lot, it doesn't make you dream. I you know what? I believe that a bit because obviously I smoke in it, but
at the same time they say
I still dream.
Obviously that's when you're awake. So they say that weed can open up your third eye.
Oh,
I think it opens your creative side. That's about it. That's what I would say.
I don't know. But going back to what you were saying though about like when you go through a little situation and you think to yourself like, oh, I can't get out of this, or like how you want to how to get out of it. When will it end? It's like obviously remember when I've spoken to man before, like when I was going for a little mad thing, you get me? Obviously like when you're going through it, you're thinking to yourself, like when I was going for my thing, I was just thinking, bro, like this is me forever. I'm done. Like, I'm just gonna be a dickhead. You get me? Like, man, I'm not gonna rate me. Like, I can't be around the man them and the man them are doing this. And obviously at the time, like where things weren't going well for me, like it's like a domino effect. Everything just seems like it's going bad. You get me? Like this went bad, and then because I'm angry about that, this is going bad, and I'm seeing all the man them get promotions.
I was
jobs.
Just gonna say, it feels like you're stuck in mud, but everyone else is just climbing. You're thinking.
But all I see in the group chat is the man them saying, oh, yeah, I got a promotion, I got a new job here, I got this, I done this, I accomplished this. And I'm like, I ain't gonna say, like, I'm just there congratulating everyone. And obviously I'm happy for the man them. But at the same time I'm thinking like, why not me? You get me? Like, when's my chance? You get me? But obviously now, because I've gotten past that situation, and obviously like I just got through it. And when I look back at it, I think, like, I really thought to myself that I wasn't going to get out of that situation, do you get me? But now, like, I'm happy, I'm living my life. And so, like, when I talk to my friends and, like, they, like, tell me and be like, oh, yo, I'm going through something mad. And it's like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. I told them, trust me, I've been there. You know, and you just think, I've been there, trust me, and to them, they're like, nah, it's not going to get any, but I'm just, bro, you got to have faith, man.
You know, one thing I'll definitely say helps when you feel like you're in that place. A lot of people get anxious about life, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of anxiety, like, shit, things are not going my way. But when you're deeper and you chat to them, these people don't have a plan. You get me? Planning is very important. Anything that you want to do, if you don't have a plan, you're going to feel like, where's my place? Like, you're going to wake up, like, not knowing where I'm going. You're going to feel anxious because you don't know. But if you've got a plan now, you get me? You could be like, okay, we've done this. What's the next step? You get me? That's how you get out of that little hole. Because, of course, like, it happens to everybody. We're men, you get me? And so much pressure on us.
And the thing is, even like just kind of what you said with the pressure, bro, like going through all of these things in your own life, and you're just going through these things regardless. And then what happens is, say you gotta go work and you come back from work and you're chilling at home, and then you go on your phone and go on Instagram and you see some young boy in the new, you know what I'm saying,
in Dubai,
in a G-Wagon or something, and he's got chains on and a rollie and he's wearing Amiri jeans, and you're thinking,
bust down.
brother, my man's like 22 and he's got all this and I'm 29. Think I ain't got fuck all. You get me?
That's highlights.
And he's on the yacht with some.
That's what I'm saying. Some mad badness in there.
Some light skinned girls with curly hair.
Brother, some mad.
And then they're cussing him on Twitter and they're saying.
We're gonna come to that. But yeah, but you see that and you think, wow, like man's like he's a young boy and I ain't got nothing. You get me? I ain't got no rollie. I ain't got the fucking mad chain.
You have to remember your time.
Yeah.
Not me, but I'm saying there's a lot of people that think like this and just think, raw, like what the fuck do I do? Because as far as Twitter goes or Instagram, if you ain't got a yard and you're still living at mumsy's at 30, you're a bum. If you ain't got a German, you're a bum. If you ain't got the mad Cubans, you get me? So all that shit there is mad pressure, bro.
No, it's true, but do you know what's good? Like you said, when you said obviously you came to the group like them times and man them was saying I got promotion or I'm doing this and I'm going here or work is it's not like you're jealous, but a part of you is like when you're saying like because you want that so much, something in you says, you know what, I'm gonna get it. Yeah. Even if I don't know how I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. And that's one step to going forward. If you haven't got that little... Because it's almost like a support system, but it's by accident, if that makes sense. Yeah. If you haven't got that, no one that you're challenging yourself against, not competing, because we're not competing against each other, but it's a challenge. Because it's like, if Jab says today now, bruv, you man, all this business I've been planning, I've made 100 bags. You're thinking...
I can do it.
Yeah, you've done it. Right, cool. Let me whatever I wanted to do now. Let me jump in. So it's more like a challenge. Because then when you all bust, like imagine it's better that 8 of your friends bust, all 8 of you bust, than one person busts. Because now one person gonna do things that other seven can't really do. I'm gonna say unless that person puts you on. It's like So
I like our friendship group. I feel like I'm happy. Yeah, it's very diverse. We all like got our skills in different things. And another thing is that we don't mind sharing. That's one thing that because a lot of man they don't share. They come out like they look perfect. Do you know what I'm saying? Like me, you know me, I'll put my L's down. Me, I'll take a fat L. I'll be like, man, I just took a mad L. So that way, you lot don't take the same L, is it? You get me? I don't know if other friendship groups, I hope they are. You get me? But that's how we should learn and be able to speak to your man, you feel me?
Not everyone wins all the time, bro.
No, of course not.
You can be the best at something. You're going to lose out one day. It doesn't matter what day it is, but you're going to lose 100%.
Trust me. That's what makes people, I think. I think the L's, what was it? Talking about like there's a quote, I can't take the L without a lesson or some shit like that. Every loss I take is a lesson. But that's it, basically.
It's mad because when I think back to like the mad situations I've been through, like even like the main situation I've been through when I was just mad, like just head gone and all that shit, when I think back at like everything I've been through in life, I'm not gonna lie, till this day, as much as it was the worst thing that happened to me, I think it was actually the best thing that's happened to me. Because like I learned so much about myself and I learned so like just to pattern myself in situations where I was like, you know what? I'm never, ever, ever. Once I'm out of the situation, I've never allowed myself to be in a situation again.
I feel like that's how it is for most people.
Get me? And once you learn from that, bro, you just become such
a... Look at, like, you can name bare great people. Like, we could talk about Tyson Fury. Remember how fat he got? See how depressed he was? Said he was depressed, he was down. And there's always a point, I feel like everyone has an individual point where they get to, they're like, they've just had enough. That's enough. Sometimes you just have to get to the bottom, so there's nowhere to go but up. You feel me? That's what it is.
And that's your test. That's a test of your character as well. Like when people say, I know a lot of people always say this. Oh, don't get into a relationship until you know yourself. But not necessarily. I just feel like you're never gonna know yourself until you've, like you said, get to a point where you're like, bruv,
I'm not saying wait for the bottom, like guys, just fall off.
Yeah, but not everyone's gonna go to the bottom. But everyone in life, you're gonna get to a part where it's like, raw, like. Even if you're a millionaire's child, you're gonna get to a point where it's like, I've got all these millions, but what do I want to do? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, so that's like everyone's struggle is gonna be different. But I feel like that at those points, that's where you learn about yourself. Like, is my character a resilient character? Is my character, I don't know, can I pick myself up? Do I need some other people to install confidence?
What do I need to build on?
Yeah,
you get me? Literally. Like, I'm not good at I'm not good at planning.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to plan. You know what I'm saying? You just look at yourself. Sometimes there was a book I read, I can't remember. It was 4 hour work. No, Think and Grow Rich. And there was basically a list of like 20 things that you need to basically ask yourself, innit? Like what you want from life and basically like how you take criticism and that. Basically where your ego is, innit? Like where your ego, you got your id, your super ego and your ego, innit? So your ego is like, I want this. You get me? Your id is like, okay, this is how we're gonna get this. You get me? Then your super ego is like, you don't deserve this. You get me? So you have to put your ego to the side. You get me? To get what you want from life, innit? You get me? That was the psychology degree, guys.
Someone
It's used it. It's used it. All those,
Finally,
all that student loan for one podcast.
finally.
But obviously with what you're saying is true. You gotta put your ego aside. But the thing is, when like what we're saying, when everything for you feels like it's going wrong, and you're seeing everyone around you doing well, and there's bare congratulations, and you have nothing to show for it, bro. I get what you're saying. No, it is your ego. It is your ego. But at the same time, you want to do something, at least even something small.
Yeah.
But when you have nothing to congratulate the man, you're thinking, nah, fuck that.
But
You start getting angry at the mandem and shit. You start thinking,
right,
like it's human's fault.
It's
human's fault. And you start getting mad and shit. And that's why I feel like it's so true that when like in a group, that if one man's winning and everyone else, not saying not for everyone, but in a lot of groups, if one man's just shining, fully gone, and everyone else just there, it's easy to see that man can start envying that person, thinking like, rah, like, you know what I'm saying, like, what man just ducking and not trying to, you know what I'm saying.
And if you're not happy for that person, that's not your friend.
Yeah,
that's not your friend.
Cap.
Of course.
If you see someone shining and you have hate in your heart, that is not your brethren.
friend,
Of course, that's not
That
your
is
friend.
not
You
your
get me? But then if you know, even though you see a next man shining, and you're like, yeah, you know what, you're doing your thing, but I'm still doing my thing. Like, fair enough, yeah, you're shining now, but I know my time will come.
And we don't know the extent of their shining. As you said, or looked on the Instagram, you see a little he's got this buff. You don't know that man, his big brother's changed. He might be out there working.
It's true.
You get me? He might be out there trapping. He's got things in his ass. We don't know. You get me? We don't know. And like, we see all these, like, for me, I'm a musician, innit? So I look at people's YouTube numbers. I'm like, yo, this man's got 1 million views. He's sick, but really and truly, he's not making no money from that. You get me? There's other things you see in businesses, they look like they're popping. We don't know. They've just given that bare shit for free to influencers. They're making zero. So just concentrate on your own thing. And
everyone's like, I think the older you get, you come to the realization. You see, when you're a kid, yeah, maybe even now, like, I don't know, maybe even when I'm a little bit older, you might come. But I feel like I come to the realization of now, like, and I think that's maybe because I'm more of a realist than a pessimist. Yeah, you come to the realization that not everyone's gonna have that fairy tale. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, when you're a certain age, you think, when I get to a certain age, I'm going to have 1 million, I'm going to have 1 million. Not everyone's going to have it, because there will be no balance in the world. Some people are just going to have to live that normal life. Some people are going to have to live the poverty life, and some people are going to be at the top.
Do you know what?
And it's going to be that poverty life.
I was having a conversation about this today, So obviously, when you look at, I was thinking the back of Vikings, this is silly, but it makes sense. So obviously they say we're made in God's image, We're made in God's image. Before the Bible, they never used to read it in English. It used to be in that Roman or Latin or whatever. So a lot of the translation and a lot of things are lost in it. Remember, generations. So I was thinking, what if we are gods? You know what I'm saying? But they don't tell us that. Because if everyone knew they were a god, the world would be mad. You get me? So in order to have peace in the world and have a civilization, they don't tell everybody that. You get me? That's why, like, there's certain people, like, when you look at a lot of narcissists, a lot of people that are like the famous people, like like Elon Musk and them man there, them man are so, like, they believe in themselves to the point they believe they're gods, and then they get to the point that they become gods. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like I feel like? So for me, bringing it back, it's like I believe that we're all gods, but it's just something that they don't tell us, because as I said, the world would be a mad place.
But I think you have to look at it in certain ways. Like you're saying about them man are gods in a certain light. If you take away them man's money,
then them man are just normal people.
They're not. They're only obviously they've worked hard to do what I'm trying to say, but they're only classed as gods because they've got so much money. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Same way. Like,
okay, what if it's not finance? What if it's we're talking about ability to do something like football? They say Messi's a football, but then god. He's a god. He's a football god, right? True. Or he's a basketball god, Michael Jordan. What if, like, in this thing, I've decided I'm a god, like, and that's what I've decided to give my life to, a purpose, and we're gods, but we just never tapped into it because we don't know that we can tap into that kind of ability.
I think when you explain it like that, on that sense, you've got a point, because I feel like everyone was created in God's image. But everyone has got a talent. Somebody's talent might be maths, somebody's talent might be public speaking, somebody's talent might be rapping, somebody's talent might be acting, whatever it may be.
Getting gyal.
But all it is you've got it there, and it's just like, now it's down to you, are you going to use it properly? Because there's some people, like, I've seen some people on like Twitter that just, there's some people I follow on Twitter, like, when you first start following back in the day, they're just doing little arts and putting it on there. And as the time's gone, maybe you've seen more and you're thinking, raw, like, their followers has grew. They've got in an art gallery now because that was their talent and they've just used it properly. Some people have got a talent and they're like...
They don't know how to apply themselves.
And the hardest thing is having a talent and having a good job. Because let's say, for example, I'm on, like, I don't know, 100 bags a week or whatever, and I'm my talent is acting, and I now go, but to be an actor, I'm going to have to go backwards. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm on 100 bags, I've got a nice family, I've got a nice house, forget that. That's why, and then it's almost like, cool, but you're always gonna have that thought of what if, and that's one thing I said. I never want to have that thought. I'd rather do it. It didn't bust.
Big man thing.
Do you know what? I tried it. I could never say, what I imagine that. Boom. And at least even if you fail, you've got a story to tell with that. This is what I tried to do.
We still try the thing. You get me? We still hit a couple targets.
There you go. Yeah, that's what it is. And I feel like if you identify your talent, that's another thing. Identify. If you identify a talent, but try and harness it, man, and push it and
most definitely
and thingy it, but. Of course, just at the end of the day, money is going to come. I feel like if you got a talent, like YouTubers are showing it, like money's going to come at the end of the day.
That's the thing nowadays. We're living in a generation where everything's now. Has to be now. There's like people don't want to wait and have to grind a year to maybe. On the back end, you're gonna get the P's of 100 bags or whatever. Everyone just wants now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what it is.
I think that comes with age, though.
It's true.
I definitely feel like as you grow older, you realize that's just not how it works. That's just not how it works. When we think about the Insta generation, they're all young. You get me? They get a bit older. They start turning about 26, 27, maybe 25, 26, 27. They realize, okay, this is how we do this thing. This thing is a long grind. When you're 19 to about 24, you're like, I want this now. And you expect, because you get everything now. Even when you're a baby, you're like, Mum, I'm hungry. Mum brings you food now. Do you know what I'm saying? So
it's hard
that's just, it's hard, to just, no, you have to wait. Like, why? You get me? Especially when you're seeing it, it's available to you to see. Like,
no, it's true. Growing up is not easy, man. And having these constant battles with yourself, you've just always got some you're gonna lose. But if you win more than you lose, the constant battles in your head and your thoughts, brother, no doubt you'll be good. And that just builds, like I said before, it just builds your character. I think having that belief in yourself and that self confidence to say, do you know what? Fuck what anyone else thinks. Because even let me even go back to that short thing, Like obviously I saw it when it came out, like when you lot saw it. So obviously when I saw it the first time, I watched it and I was doing something.
People then make sure you go watch Kevin Badu on the Blood Clot big screen and on the Blood Clot. You get me? Kevin's in a little short film. Come on, what's it's on Your Cinema.
Let Go on Your Cinema. Your
Let
cinema
Go,
film,
Let Go, Your Cinema. Your boy's gonna be in more. You get me? He's gonna be doing up more. So let's
Denzel.
You get me? Idris.
That's Idris.
Come on,
yeah. So even when I did that and I watched it, I was like, obviously you're gonna be your own self, your biggest self-critic, innit? So when I watched it, I was like, that's shit. But then the more I watched it, I'm like, okay. And then obviously you get feedback. Some people are gonna say it's good anyway, and some people are not gonna say anything because they probably don't like it, which is life. Like, so that's just a thing that I'm sitting there and I'm just thinking, bro, I feel like certain man don't like it. But then I said to myself, I'm fucking doing it for them.
Yeah, you're doing it for you.
Just fucking, I like it. I enjoyed it.
And you have to make sure. All you have to make sure is the next one is
better than that. That's what I said to myself.
That's all it is. This thing, you see this life, it's you. It's not. It's mad because you see so much. Like as in, like you see when you open your eyes, you see someone else. You get me? But like so, everywhere you're looking, it's other things. But really, this thing is inwards. You know, it's an inward journey. You know, it's you, fam. It's making sure that whatever I do, I did it good today. I criticize myself and I go again and I make sure it's better, regardless of whatever it is. If it's a job, if it's a project, even if it's how you look, bro. Even how your body looks, 100%. How you feel. Just make sure you get better.
That's why, like, even with the podcast, I listen to the podcast and I think, yeah, it's alright. But then I think, like, obviously when we first start doing the podcast, you're listening to the podcast, I'm thinking, obviously, because it's us, man, I'm gonna be mad harsh. But when I'm listening to someone else's podcast, I'm like,
down and listen.
This is so funny. Like, when I'm into own, I'm like, it's not that funny. Like, it's just like, but then I thought, you know what? You can't even just compare. You gotta just look at your own thing, and be like, you know what? It is what it is. You're on there. Like, I like it. People like it. You're on there. When you actually just. You got to see yourself. You got to step back and look at it from an outsider's point of view to get. Because if you just do the whole looking at it from this is me, but you're never gonna be happy.
It's called ego marketing.
Speak your talk, bro.
So when you basically when you look at, I've been doing a lot of marketing research lately. So basically, ego marketing is like I'm looking at it like you need to look at it from 5%. It's not you, and 5% is you. 95% is someone else. Like you're someone else basically. So you need to put your brand like you need to basically give it to everyone. Don't criticize it as much. Give it to everyone, because you shouldn't be like to someone, you're not good enough for my brand. You get me? You need to be able to include everyone, and don't look at it like it's your own. Look at it like it's 95% not you, if that makes sense. Yeah. That's what I
like one thing I heard on another podcast that I was listening to, and I thought this is actually sick. That you see nowadays, like with like social media and everything, and podcasts and music and just like entertainment, people focus so much on the numbers more than the actual product itself. Because people might listen to our podcast and be like, this podcast is fucking sick. But then you go on the YouTube and you see like 100 views on, and then you go and see someone else's and see thousands. 50k or 100k to get. But bro, forget the views. You can't even look at that shit, bro. Because when you know your product is solid, your time will come. 100%, no matter whether it's gonna come now, in a year's time, 2 years time, it will come.
I don't blame them though. I do the same thing.
100%. A lot of stuff is a numbers game. Like I always like, even at work was doing it. I use Drogba, bro. If you put Drogba's stats compared to bare striker stats, Drogba's at the bottom, bro. But everyone knows how good Drogba is. Do you know what I'm saying? You know how cold Drogba is. What Drogba did for Chelsea, what Drogba did for Ivory Coast. He's cold. You can't look at numbers. Of course, we're in this day and age, we're in a numbers game. Sports because of Messi, Ronaldo, I don't know, Michael Jordan, LeBron, and all that stuff. But numbers, and then obviously YouTube now is more out there, so you look at numbers.
Influences numbers.
But back in there, when people were rapping like Jay-Z, or when they were rapping, I'm looking at how many sold and that, bro. Are you cold?
How sick is it?
Yeah, literally.
It's even to the point where, like, I'm sure we've probably done this as well. I've probably done this, where you're like, oh, yo, taking a sick picture. Yeah, man's gonna upload it now still. Upload it. Upload it now, I better get 100 likes in half an hour. You look at your phone, you see like 60, you're like, what? 60?
Oh, God. What, is it a bad time? Is it a bad time?
This picture was fucking
When's the peak time?
What do you mean, bro? Like,
is it a caption?
Are you gonna put that in your story?
I was in the best drip of this picture, you know, but I got 60 likes and like 2 comments. You want to put in it, so I'm deleting it. I'm deleting it.
You man, right fire.
That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's real. People fully get mad over that.
No, but you know what is what? You know what is mad? You know what I couldn't imagine, Like, you see, obviously my nephew's there. Growing up in them man's era.
It's mad.
The pressure's mad, bro.
It's a madness, bro. It's a madness.
The pressure's mad. That is so. And the worst thing is, like, sometimes my brother will talk to me, ring me about my nephew, and I'm like, he's like, yeah, but he wants to wear this, he wants to buy that. I'm like, bro, it's different times. Like, even so, if his jacket costs £300, that, like, obviously,
it's a bag, bro.
I'm just saying.
On the coat.
I'm just saying, it's different times. Like, our jackets. A billion. You're reaching. I'm just saying you're reaching if you're getting a jacket for a bill. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're getting a 41 with a fur on.
And you can even flip it inside out. You're talking about
it's a reversible jacket.
I try to talk about the first thing.
Looking like Simba.
Velcro fur.
But I keep saying to him, it's different times.
Like, hey.
I'm saying to him, it's different times. He's like, yeah, but I've got like 1 or 2 design items. I said, yeah, but bro, he's is different. Their times is you got to have more designer than you do have normal clothes. You get it? We've got to have more normal clothes than we do designer, because we got to think about certain things. I said, when he goes and buys his house and fending for himself, it's different now, because you realise that all that money that I spent on that has to go on bills, has to go on food. It's a bit different. Bro, but if you let him enjoy, like, you know what I'm saying, obviously you can give advice, but at the end of the day, when we're kids, how much of advice are we taking in? You get what I'm trying to say? The only important advice we're taking is like the ones that are not going to get us hurt or get us in trouble. Everything else, shut up, bro. You're not outside with me. You don't know. You don't know what it takes to get girls. You know what I'm saying?
Inside.
You don't know that. You don't know what it takes to be cool.
And it's so mad because like the young boys now, like they can't wear the same thing twice on Insta. Like you wear it once and you can't wear it again.
It's true, fam.
Like you reckon, bro, you go and bear these men's Instagrams, these young boys, you're not seeing the same item twice on Instagram.
That's why they got 4 pictures.
It's true. And then they cover their face.
They've got 4 pictures. They got 4 pictures. They love it. Because I used to think, but why did girls started doing it first? Girls started deleting everything and then just having the one. And then they started buying 3 dresses from Pretty Little Thing. And if you're not careful, it's the same dress in orange, purple, and blue.
Literally. £7.
You see them? If man them were doing that, you're in trouble, bro.
That's right, man. Bruv, you see, getting hench was like one of the best things ever to do.
When you're wham, you can buy bare shit.
When you're wham, you wear a black top, you wear a V-neck, cheap, remix it, nobody says anything.
That's a V-neck. Remember Joe used to wear the V-neck?
Oh, I used to wear V-neck.
Come down to his nipples.
Oh, God.
The vintage jabs, If you know about vintage jabs, you know about vintage jabs. We actually need to show that to the that picture there. I still got that on my phone, you know, the Marley one. Freezer.
We're gonna load that picture. That's a freezer.
Brother, that one there is the funniest.
Freezer, the Namek saga.
Yeah.
Plats.
Yeah, bro, that man, like the generation now, it's mad. That man just everything.
But I don't know, like, Aaron, do you not see it as difficult, or is it just like normal? Like, it's just nothing, innit?
But do a lot of them booked?
Bro, I'm not. Let me go into that. Hey, hold on. See that? And let me say that as well. See, obviously, because our work is in the middle of Central as well. Yeah, like I see so many young boys coming through. Yeah, and like they got the maddest drip, and then you know what they'll go and do? Bang, just bust through the ting. And I'm like, what? You man are wearing like a bag 5 and a whole drip and that. You can't even get a little 240
yeah,
for
that's
that. You know,
I'll do the same thing.
No. Like that's
I will slide through in the loops, bust the door.
I can't lie though. When I go Asda, there's certain food that I don't pay for.
You steal from Asda? Huh? I haven't stole food from time.
That's a borrow thing.
No, like,
I said borrow. What are you borrowing? Beans?
Nah, but there's certain things you don't like. There's certain things I don't know. Like
what?
Let's say like.
So you've been stealing.
You see like the gloves that
allegedly
you scrub your face and scrub.
Exfoliate gloves.
Yeah. But it's like £1, bro.
So
I'm having to buy like if I'm buying bare stuff.
What's the technique? What's the method?
You just don't. You know, you just put it in the bag.
And then when you don't pay for it after?
Nah,
it doesn't register.
No,
it's light, innit?
Yeah, but
you genius.
So there's certain things I can't. Like, there's certain things you just don't pay for. Like it's just you're taking a piss, fam.
School kids are coming to like asking, man, yo, like I ain't got no bread to get yard and that. Like, what? But I'm like, bro, you got an LV bag on your back. Yeah?
It's fake.
You're wearing a Gucci hat on your head, yeah, and you got the you know the little side pouch. These man love the pouch. You got. Yeah, you got
the that. It's a bit younger than them, man. It's like 16
They got the pouch and they got some fucking designer kicks in that. Or like some proper like.
They can't get through. The priorities are fucked up.
But you know as well, what we need to deep as well, thinking about where we worked before, a lot of the kids' parents who are young are doing things, illegal things, doing things, and rather than giving their children money to go, take them crepes, take that, and it's mad, bro. It's wrong. That's wrong. Like I feel like, bro, the physical money, for the kid it's great, but for the mum, it's almost like, bro, what the hell is this?
But the thing is, a lot of it is bug as well, though. A lot of it is bug. You'll be real. A lot of it, you'll be surprised. A lot of the stuff is bug,
bogus.
Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, when you was young, like, you're wearing you do the book thing, whatever, just because you got a show in it, you got to like fake it to make it kind of thing. But bro, when you're like, it's like, bro. I'd rather just buy a Primark if I can't afford the legit.
Bruv, I think that's so fun. Man are giving like their baby mums or their mum some designers, and she's going out with her friends. And the thing is a Shengele.
Yeah,
it's a Shengele.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hoochie.
Nah, that's sad, man.
What do you man think about that someone put in the group that Slort said, I stopped talking to my boy because he cheated on his girl. How's that loyalty? If he cheats on his girl, I can't fuck with him.
What?
Yeah.
That's between him and his girl, I'll be honest.
No. So, what do you think of that? Like that?
I think that's stupid. That's between you and the girl. That's like saying, oh, a man had a job. He was working at a job for 15 years, and he was so loyal to the job, but then a new job came along, and he just up and left. He's not loyal. Fuck off, man. What are you talking about? You and your friend's relationship is different between the relationship you're not in.
And I was gonna say that I 100% think your relationship with your partner is very different to your relationship with your friends. Yeah. So you can't even compare the two. I get you can say like someone can easily compare that. I'm not saying you can't, but for me personally, you can't compare the two.
It's different.
Like, it's very different.
So
No.
Most definitely.
And do you know what I hate as well? I hate when people compare like your partner to your friends and stuff. But if you've grown up with somebody, like some people, and you've been friends with it, that relationship that you got with them is going to be so different to the one you've got with a girl. And same way, like if boys or girls as well, they do it to their female friends. Oh, you and your girl spend all the time together. Or you and your boyfriend spend all the time together. But shut up, because you're not kissing me. You're not rubbing my back. You know what I'm saying? You're not cooking for me.
You're not sucking my dick. You're not sucking my dick. Yeah,
female friends.
That's cool, man.
The sloppy. Come on, man. Like bounce, bro.
The things like that, I just think, bruv, nobody should be annoyed about the other. Like, I just think it's dumb. I would never turn around and be like, you're spending too much time with your friends. Bro, that's your friends, fam. I don't know you lot's relationship. Of course, but enjoy it.
Is the man that when they do get a girl, obviously when they're with the man, when they're single, they're all good and they're all pally and they're chilling with the man and like, yo, let's link up. But as soon as they get a girl, you're phoning man, they're like, nah, I'm busy. Like, nah, next weekend. And it's like, bro, and then when that shit goes tits up,
they come back.
Come back to the man, I'm like, yo, you reckon it's just a joke thing? This ain't all.
I don't think it's that deep.
No, it is. I'll be real.
I hear it, but
I'll take that personally. 100%.
I don't take it personally.
I will, bro.
You shouldn't change, man.
That's what I'm saying, because I don't care. I've had relationships when and I've been with the man. I can call the man or go let the man at any time. It's not a thing where now I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna go ghost.
That's dead. Because, bruv, do you know what it is? You see when that happens, more time, it never lasts because you've put all your whole life in one basket. It doesn't work. You when you're in a relationship, this is my personal opinion anyway. When you're in a relationship, I'm not saying you got to have two separate lives, but you've got to have something that's for you. She's got to have something that's for her. So when you lot meet in the middle, you're good. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You've got stuff to talk about. It's a bit more fresh. If it's just you and her all the time. But what do you have to talk about? How was work? Work was good. Okay, how was work? That was good. Okay,
do you know what that leads to as well? Do you know why some people do that? Because and I've seen this happen with a few guys I know, that when they're partners, when they get with a girl who don't have female friends, their partner wants to spend a lot of their time with them. And obviously, when your partner wants to spend their time with you, you're not really gonna say no. You're gonna, because it's fresh or everything. Like, oh yeah, cool. But when you actually deep it and you look at the bigger picture, you realise that, right, this girl ain't got no virgins, and that's probably why she wants to chill my man all the time. Do you get me? Because she ain't got no virgins to go chill. But when it's you, you can tell her, oh, yo, I'm with the man on this weekend, but she's thinking, what? I thought I was gonna chill this weekend. No, go chill with your friend.
But you have to grow. You have to be a bit of a man and just be like, yo, this is what's happening. I can't if you don't like, not everyone's gonna like everything. And if you really don't like it that much, see ya. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if it's a problem every single time, then I can't lie. It's not going to work.
I hear you, and that's true. But
it's only me personally. Before you go, I think it's a problem when if you've made plans with her and then your brethren are calling you, you're like, oh, babe, I can't come because the man didn't want to chill. That's a dickhead thing because you've got plans. Same way, if I made plans with Jabs and then Shorty's ringing, I'm like, oh, Jabs can't lie because that's come on, I've already got plans.
But do you know what happens though? Do you know what happens in that situation, which I've seen a lot of men go through as well, and I've probably been a victim to it as well when I was younger, and that when you allow something to become so comfortable and become such a pattern, then now it's like you can't even go back on it because you're like, I've done this for like 10 I've done it for 10 weeks straight now. So if I now go back on 1 week and be like, yo, I'm going to check the man, it's like, huh? Hold on. We've been doing the weekends together, you get me? So what, now you're going to try a flag man for the man? What, am I a dick? Do you get me? And like, obviously you got to realise they're not doing it from a selfish place, so they only want you to chill them, but we've been doing this for a while, so it becomes a pattern. It's easy for them to, you know what I'm saying?
To like that, to fall asleep.
Do you get me?
And shit like
so
that.
as soon as you say no, start bang. You get me? And this even leads me to something I was going to bring up as well. It's so mad, yeah. See, like with whether it's a girlfriend or a partner or whatever, when you're dating someone, when the girl, like if you want to have sex with a girl, she can say no so calm and be like, calm. And if she says no, she's not going to take it personally. You'll be like, alright, cool, whatever, I'm going to bed. As soon as she tries to put it on you and you say no, you are the fucking bad guy and you're the pro. And this
think I'm ugly.
What? You don't want to fuck me?
You don't want to
fuck me?
Yeah, like,
it's true though. Hey,
like, bruv, you will get saluted, bruv.
You, it's not cussing you,
bruv. Like,
you're even lucky I even came to you.
Bruv, I'm tired, man.
You're even lucky I opened my legs. You don't even want to fuck me.
Get out of my bed.
Go home. What you even doing here?
No, but it's true. What Max said is honestly, it's true,
bruv. Like, I'm not.
You feel like as a man, if you put it on, you have to say yes. You can't say no. It's a problem.
And you know what's mad? With Whisper Gang on Twitter and not even Twitter, social media, this whole harassment, and that's sexual harassment. I'll be real. When you actually deep it,
you feel you're forced to,
because you're being forced to do it
under
you
duress.
Don't want to,
So just before we get into any sexual harassment talk, just like to say, me personally, I'd like to apologise for anything that I've done as a younger person, because a lot of the things that was being spoke about, a lot of the things that when I was younger, I was definitely guilty of them as a young man. We wasn't educated. You get me? You're young. You don't realize your hormones are going crazy. You don't know this is sexual harassment. So I just like to apologize to anybody and
I think in school, like when you're speaking about when you're in school, that a lot of that stuff does go on. Like we used to call it feel-ups.
Slapping people's bums.
Slapping girls' bum. And even girls were guilty. A lot of girls are guilty of like walking past and just groping your things off. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That like
it's kind of like I want to say we're exploring, but we don't know. You're not used to this. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is.
And the thing, you know, when you deep it, when that. Like, so we could have a conversation in a group, or even now, someone says, "Oh yeah, I know you've sexually assaulted a girl, or done something mad to a girl, and you'll be like, "What? Are you dickhead? I'm not a prick." And then when you actually deep, what comes under sexual harassment or sexual assault. It could be anything to, hey, yo, sexy with a back. Hey, yo, auntie, you got a fat back. Come here, bro.
Don't say that.
Yeah? Hey, yo, you got a back. Come here. That's sexual assault, bro. That's sexual. You get me? Because you don't like that, bro. You get me?
Yeah, that is sexual.
Or like
it makes her feel uncomfortable.
Bro, or when you see a thing in the club or in the dance, whatever, and you try to grab the arm and be like, yo, let me chat to you. No, get off me.
So what are we supposed to do then June 21st now? You want to catch a wine? You have to, excuse me, I would love to catch a dance.
You got to get
you got to bring a paper.
Bring an NDA outside. No, but do you know what?
There used to be an app or something.
Do you know what man them need to? Do you know what man them need
a
to?
wine app.
Do you know
wine, Uber to me. Uber to the wine. Yes, I said it's in the middle of the dance floor. It's available. There's a wine available. 1 sec. Let me just tap in. 1 sec. I'm not in you, man. I'm going for a wine. Okay,
you should create that. That makes sense. But do you know what man them need to do more though? Yeah, and like we need to do it a lot more. When we get like catcalled or groped, but we need to pull them up because like man, you don't think it happens? You don't think it happens?
If someone grabs your dick in a club, you are not gonna. You're gonna chirp her.
When I said this last time,
you're gonna chirp her.
But not if she. What if you don't find her attractive? The thing is, one second. Let me say something. And another thing that I deeped as well, yeah, because some girl said something on. Obviously, Twitter's not the whole world, but there's a lot of people spend a lot of time on Twitter. Some girl said something the other day about something about a postman. All the postmen in my area are black. So I answered the door in my nightie or something like that, and he said, "Bro, you're sexy" or something like that, and she's like, "Oh," and I smiled. Now, if she didn't find that person attractive, you're gonna turn around and be like, "The person in that area are scumbags." Because what he's doing is you shouldn't be doing that because that's harassment. Why are you coming in and moving sexy at the door just for the postman? Because you never know, you might turn around and be like, "Right, I'm married. What are you doing, bro?" Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And two, it's not cool. That's not cool. If the person's unattractive, it's sexual assault. If you find a person attractive,
it's calm.
It's a blurred line. That's a blurred line.
Yeah, that's a bit. So where is it? It's not fair. That's what I'm saying. The same way as Mandem as well. Like you said, if Mandem you're walking past and a nice you think it's attractive, like slightly structured arm, you're gonna chat to her. But if she doesn't, you turn around and some heifer, you're gonna think, well, go for you. But as Mandem, more time you just be like, oh yeah. You keep moving. Whereas a girl will be like, get the fuck off me.
Yeah,
but you know, everything. There's always gonna be moving the goalpost. Always moving the goalpost.
Too much. This whole thing, like, it's just blurred lines. Everything is like, it's me versus you. It's her say versus his say.
And the thing is, when I said this on the podcast last time, you man were laughing at me.
You man, him.
No, both of you man. Do you remember when I said?
What did you say?
I don't know.
No, pull it up. I swear that I was on your side.
I'll pull up. Yeah, I'll check it. But I remember when we were talking on the pod, and I said, there's been times I've been to Shoreditch, or out. And a girl has been grabbing me. Do you remember when I said that?
I believe you because it happens to me.
And you remember
Peng.
Peng as well. Can't relate, man.
Yeah. You got a mask on, bro.
And I said, like, boom, like, bruv, I've been out and girls are grabbing man or doing whatever. And I'm like, bruv, what you doing? I don't like that. You get me? Like, if you're not nice, or not even if you're not, like, just don't do that. Yeah, just don't do that because that's not cool. Because if I do it to you and I say you got a back and slap your ass, then it's.
But if she's nice, what are you gonna say?
No, but regardless, bro, don't do that. That's not cool. You get me?
No. This cool. Because
no.
Dab's got a point. Because if you think she's a ting, let's say you thought something was a ting, yeah? Scenario, you thought she was a ting. You seen her in the dance floor, cool, whatever. You seen her, you just hate move. You just hate move to her, yeah? You kept it moving.
You're giving each other eyes.
Yeah. No, not even that. You just breed her. You've breed her. She hasn't clocked. You think she hasn't clocked you, cool. Now you're going to toilet, not realizing she's by your side, or you're walking, and then she's like, grab your hand like that. You ain't gonna turn around, bro. When you touch me, you're gonna be like, "Oh, raw, you saying you're right, yeah,
you're right, yeah." My name's Mike here, yeah. My name's Mike here. This is Mr. Lines, isn't it?
Who the fuck talks
that, man? Mike here,
bro.
You're good, yeah.
Bro, where was we? Northampton, your uni, and some boy's girlfriend was there. And then we got into a madness because Michael was moving to his girl. It was all because of him.
There's been an agenda for me talking a certain
times,
way.
Bro, Michael's had so much beef
because he was talking to somebody's girls. I remember it's happened a few times.
And I think even the girls are my man's
girls.
Like my man's here, Max, like, fuck your man.
Fuck your man, yeah?
I was thinking, bro, what's wrong with this you? Now we're all scrapping because this guy wants it. And you even get the girl in there. End up beating someone up.
I've got brain, okay? Yeah, I've got brain a couple of times. No, but there's an agenda. 100% there's an agenda that you might love to do this whole like, oh, Mike, getting to me because of girls. That's a lie, bro. It's a lie.
But bro, that the sexual assault thing, of course, it's a fine line. But we live in I call it a cotton wool world now. See, like 10, 15 years ago, like the same way, like when Little Britain and that were doing the banter. It's banter. Even now, if I saw it, I find it funny. I don't think it's funny.
Bro, have you man watched Chappelle Show on Netflix?
No.
it's like you can see it in the show. Like the first episode, straight raw fuckery, like absolute. Like, how can you say that? You know there was. Then after bit by bit, it just starts getting censored. And by the end of it's only 2 seasons. By the end of season 2, it's like it's so censored. It's like the first episode, he comes out, he knocks them out straight with the KKK episode. I don't know if you man seen that.
No, I ain't seen it.
It's fucked. You go and check it out. And then at the end, it's just so like watered down. It's not even funny. It's like the censoring is just fucking up comedy.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of stuff like so much funnier when like things like white chicks. You couldn't do that again.
You can't. They'll say that's black. We didn't treat that's blackface.
Yeah, blackface. Yeah, it is. Of course.
Because if a white person did white chicks, oh my god.
Yeah. Black chicks. Imagine
black chicks. The world will go. The black girls on Twitter will lose their mind.
Yeah, it's true. But we're just living in a cotton wool world. Racism was always there. Racism, I don't care if people. Racism is never going to go anywhere
until aliens come. Bro.
It's just something that just filters down through generations. It just keeps going because it's been around forever and it'll always be around forever. It's just all that is that we'll get ahead slowly in life. Like I don't think they'll ever let us be on their level, but we'll get ahead slowly in life. The only way we get obviously on their level, I'm not going to do this whole Africa thing, but obviously if we go on board that wealth in our country. But staying on that sexual assault stuff, the God rest her soul, the lady that got killed by the police officer.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, man.
One thing I don't understand, I don't agree with is the protest. Now, my what do you call it? My interpretation of a protest, you're protesting for change in something here, or you want something to happen, like when
justice. Yeah,
you want justice. The guy's got arrested. He's going to jail. He's going to get convicted for murder. He's been convicted for murder. What do you want? And like I'm seeing, I think one of a PM or something. I can't remember her name, but she made like a stupid remark or something like, maybe there needs to be 6 p.m. curfews for men. Like,
oh, shut the fuck up, you bitch.
And someone said, men when you're men when you're out at night, if you're jogging and you see a female like on the road, you go change direction or go on the other side of the road. If you're in a group or something and you see a female, make sure you make loud noises so they know that you're there. And I'm thinking, half of the time, but half of the time, you see when you're walking home as well. I'm not saying.
How do you know I'm not scared when I walk?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not disregarding their trauma. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that we're as scared as them or we go through what they go through. I'm not saying that, but. Bro, we're scared as well. So I'm not thinking about, oh my God, there's a woman there. Let her know. No. I'm trying to get home as quick as I can because it's dark, bro.
But saying that's your mentality. We know there's a lot of people out there who do not have this mentality. We've seen people, even police officers, are doing this. So I understand what she's saying. Don't get twisted. It's a bit far left. It's a bit much. But maybe she's just being that radical to prove a point to show the man that maybe we need to think about these things in public where we open up in it to make ladies feel more comfortable.
No, that's understandable. I just and then I think there was a video I saw of a black lady. She was like, it's funny how like as a black lady, I'm here for this white lady that got killed. I would be here for any lady that got killed because I just think it's mad because ladies. But the young black 21-year-old black girl that supposedly they're saying she's saying she killed herself. She didn't kill herself. She killed herself. No one's here. No one was protesting for her. Like anybody, like you know what I'm saying, when it's just this happens because it's sorry to say, but it's a white person, so it's like yes, let's rally now. But the black people that have been killed, how many young black boys have been killed in police custody? And where's you know what I'm saying? Only people that have protested are their family or their friends. It hasn't been random. No one's gone to Parliament. No one's gone to Scotland Yard to do that. Also, as well, another thing I saw is, if there's an image of a ginger lady getting arrested by the police officers, now that ginger lady is the same ginger lady that was on Tower Bridge when the van or something head got cut off or something. Like that. She's been in 3 places, like three like places what like monumental for these kind of crazy stuff. And people are like, oh, is this even real? Like, is this a setup to get the stuff off the back of the royal family? It's a cover up because that's mad how it happened so quick.
Because it is the press that looks. Because really and truly, the press is gonna look after them.
Yeah.
So the press can cover it up for them.
Of course.
It was what Meghan Markle even said. She was like, "Yeah, them man come and eat and have like parties in Buckingham Palace like for free. Like you get me. So they're gonna ride for them. This
is what I'm saying. I don't want to like obviously. It might be, but if it's real, God rest the woman's soul. Of course, someone's passed away. But at the same time, I just feel like. Nobody knows what goes on behind the scene, and to believe everything you see on the news and read newspaper, you'd be very naive to do that. Very naive. You know what I'm saying? And when people say, I hate when people say, do your own research, because bro, what are you going to do your research on Google?
On the internet.
That they control,
that they also control.
It's hard. That's why I don't. Yeah, that's why I don't like care. If that makes sense. If you care too much about it, you'll be so deep
because the story's been is been made in a way that to make you feel a certain way. Like the agenda's been pushed even before you even seen it. It's like unless you're actually seeing it live when it's coming, then everything else you've seen literally is a bias on it already.
It's almost like they put it in a way. It's like believe it or don't believe it, and find why don't you believe it. But I'm in the middle, like I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
I'm not bothered.
I've got shit to do. You get what I'm trying to say. So if it is real, sorry. If it ain't real, don't give a shit.
Like someone said the other day, they went. I think it was Moonlight actually. He was like, I wasn't on social media for about a week. I came back and I didn't miss anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what is it really? Like I actually didn't miss anything. Like a couple jokes here and there.
Yeah,
what
that's
did
it.
I miss?
But it's mad because people will still tell you, like watch the news if you want to like become more knowledgeable and shit like that. But then you watch the news and half of the shit on there is fucking nonsense anyways.
Yeah,
like,
they make it up. Like I'm just like things like obviously it's probably true, but like people went to the moon and how the fuck do I know if you went to the fucking moon? What? Because you showed me some pictures, bruv. You know, 6 CGIs, bro. Thanos clicked and disappeared half the population, fam. I don't know. That's not real. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that.
It's all agenda. Even this, like we can edit this up now to
make it look
you get me? Like if someone paid us to say that I want you to do something for us, we'll make it look sick. And when you watch us, you're gonna feel that way.
But do you know what was real? Dave got caught in 4K. That was real. He got caught in 4K. They caught him in 4K. Yeah.
What was he doing?
So basically, first of all, I think Fredo put on his snap, like you know Polaroid pictures. You can get the thingy. There was bare pictures of Dave and she looked white, obviously. In Polaroid pictures,
I thought she was like light.
No, but Polaroid pictures make sure
come out a bit lighter.
Even Dave looked obviously black, but he looked lighter than his normal color. So he was like laid up with a I don't know, either a white or a mixed race girl.
She wasn't black, basically.
Yeah, she wasn't. She wasn't dark skinned black. Yeah. So Twitter, obviously, they went off. Dave's making tunes about black. He's meant to be an advocate for black people, and here he is with white girls. Then Dave obviously came out there and back and like, they caught me. Then he did like a little video with a few light skin. Let me say light skin. A few light skin girls, and then they were like, they're not even dark enough. What like that can't save you? And then
he was probably like, I love my queens.
Yeah, he was like, I love my queens, but he was bantering like, I love you. I was getting into them, and then they started digging into his thing and finding like old tweets where he was like, these girls with blue weave, purple weave, and and I'm just like, bro, and he was like, bro, they got me for tweets that I said when I was 15, and this is what I hate because I don't care who you are. We all at a time. If you can't tell me no, we did it. If it was dark skin girl, dark skin black or black girl, let me forget color because I don't care. You're black. Yeah. Black girls saying to black boys, rubber lips.
Yeah.
Or picky hair, pepper grains. We all did it. Or us saying, your weave smells, your nose, or. Bro, we've all done it. Everyone has done it.
Do you know? I said it like obviously my joke was shouting at me about she's the black feminist queen all of a sudden. And then after she was like, why do black people say this about their girls? And it was like, if someone was to come and cuss your brother right now, you're gonna beat them up, right? But what kind of things do you say to your brother? You cuss the shit out of your brother. I cuss the shit out of my brother every day. But if someone else outside wants to say one thing to my brother, I'm writing them up. You know? So that's the same. That's the same with our black. It's like our sisters. You can cuss your sister all day, but once someone else comes to cuss my sister, I'm not having it. And back on the Dave topic as well, he was 15, as he says, and then look what he did at the Brits. Look what he did. Yeah, when he was 15, he might have hurt a couple girls in his area that were upset by the tweets. Maybe a couple girls, like 3-4 girls in his area. But he went on a big platform, Brits, millions of people watching, and spoke about his blackness and how he's proud to be black and the struggles that he faces. And you lot are going to take to him because of some tweets. You lot have got to sit down.
And another thing as well, you see that, like you said, he went on a massive platform. Bro, how many people have done the whole black thing? Like even diversity, that guy went and done the whole black thing. And they want to catch you. They don't want to give you a platform again. So that could have been the end of Dave. And then people turn around and be like, Dave is such a king, but did you see what that? Shut up! Because now he's got no money. Because what? Because of you lot.
Dave is 21.
Yeah.
And the mad thing is, a lot of people that are talking are like 30 plus, bruv.
Big youths, you know.
He's a 21-year-old. What the fuck was you doing at 21? You was probably saying some dumb shit about black girls as well. Do you get me?
Okay, but you know what it is as well, yeah.
He deserves it.
A lot of it is, it's because it wasn't you.
100%.
If you was on the yacht, if you was the one, like the one dark skin girl, or the one white girl, or the one mixed race girl on the yacht, you don't give a shit because you're on the yacht.
100%.
You're eating calamari.
Oh, like, man.
All the cocktails you want.
Every single one on the yacht.
You be doing hands, bruv.
They're throwing champagne on your ass.
Yeah, man.
And they're saying to you, I hold my chain. You think you're not snapping it? Send it to your girls and stop being stupid.
And the mad thing is,
it's jealousy, man.
And the mad thing is, the same girls that are cussing Dave and saying all the shit to Dave They ain't said nothing to Fredo. Fredo's just, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's because Dave's the one that talks about the black.
And then,
but it's Fredo's light skin as well. That's why they don't care.
And the same people that are saying that are now the same people that are trying to cuss
Unknown T
for,
what happened now?
for the girl.
He ain't seen it.
He
ain't seen that French.
He's
French.
some model. What is she? It's a
She's
model,
French, yeah, model.
Model thing. Bad.
She's a
bad
classic.
thing, yeah.
She's a class. She's a class.
No, she's buff though. She's very buff.
Lighty.
No, she's dark skin.
But then what they saw, they're atting him.
Saying because she's buff and to the girls, the majority of girls or whatever, they're saying that he's ugly and he looks rubbed out. What is he? What they're saying? A struggling rapper.
Rub that struggling rapper. Why do our black queens go with a rub that struggling rappers?
Bro, they need to fuck off, man. What
do you want?
To the point where a girl DM'd the model saying, "Oh, like why are you doing this to yourself? You're beautiful queen. Why are you going for?"
Did he screenshot it?
Yeah, she screenshotted it. No, I thought it was her. Yeah,
why are you going for Unknown T? He's a dead rapper. He's not I'm just like, wow, that's mad.
Bro,
you can't win. That's what I'm saying. You can't win because Dave will go for the light skinned girls, whatever. They cuss you. Unknown T goes for the black girls. They cuss you. So what do you want to do?
But my thing is,
if I come for you, then it's all good. But if it's other black girls or light skinned girls, you're getting cussed.
But you can love yourself, your race, your skin color,
and date a white girl,
and still go for someone. Doesn't mean you don't love yourself. I don't think it means that.
I don't know about dating white girls.
Why not?
No, I honestly don't think it means that. Like, I just think it's. I don't think.
Shaking his head.
I don't think it means that. I don't think that if you're with a white person or you're with a light skin, because now they're saying, well, mixed race people don't go through the same struggles as black people do. But then I was just on the phone to Tony just before you man came, and we were talking about their struggles. Of course, I'm not going to say it's the same. Nobody struggles the same. But their struggle is, I don't know deep down, but on the surface, their struggle is sometimes you're too black to be with the white people.
Yeah, 100%.
And sometimes you're too white to be with the black people.
Of course.
So where do you go?
Yeah, you're in the middle.
So it's like, whose side am I on? Do you get when mixed race people are like a little bit more like the Essex mixed race people? It's like, bruv, she's just white.
Yeah, she's a white girl now.
The same way when they're chill with the black bus from school and that, they're like, bruv, just some. You think you're a black girl? That's what they're saying. So what do you want them to do, bro?
You can never win, man. You can never win.
Everyone just needs to keep quiet.
Just keep playing the game,
man. Just be accepting. I just think it's stupid. And I think, what was it? Young Tef said something about all these people are typing. When the June 21st comes, they think they're going to party. They're going to get smashed up for the stuff they said online. It's true. A lot of crap people have been saying online in this year or whatever.
I'm hotting up bare influencers. Bro. I know that for a fact. See, influencers, yeah, they're just the stupidest people, yeah. Like literally, not all of them, but some of them, yeah. And it's happening. You get me? You pay them. Can I get the content? Can it come out on Sunday? Yes, the content will come out on Sunday. You message them on Thursday. What, we good Sunday? Yeah, they're like, yeah. You message them on Friday. Yeah. Sunday comes. Oh, I was ill. I couldn't do the content. I was ill. So when am I gonna get my content? I'll post it tomorrow. But it's like we know that Sunday and Monday Instagram is different.
Yeah.
I'm paying for
the algorithm is different.
Everything.
Still. Yeah.
And it's just like, and they keep on doing it. Like it's like a lot of people pay for promo. They be taking a piss. Like this is, and you know what's annoying about it as well is the fact that if Pretty Little Thing come, they're doing it for free.
Quickly.
They're doing it quick as well. But me, another black, because mostly I use black influence. Me, I'm black like you. You get me? I'm trying to do my thing. When it comes to my content now, you're taking a piss. But when Pretty Little Thing comes, you do it for free even. You get me? I'm telling you, I'm paying you. And you're still taking a piss.
I hate rabbits. I hate people that move like rabbits.
I hate that. But going back to what we were just talking about the race thing, when we said about dating girls or whatever, and I said dating white girls, Jazz was like, no. I don't get.
Okay, no, I'm not saying that.
I remember one time, a girl said this to me, and when I think back, I was thinking, this is proper dumb. And I even said to her at the time, when she said it, she's like, I can date guys. I like, obviously my type is black boys and that, but if he tells me he's dated a white girl before, I can't rate him.
Yeah, it's a red flag or something.
What
people
the
say
fuck?
That.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. Obviously, I don't date white.
No, I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying like why I don't get why that's a red flag. That's just very stupid.
Maybe to some people that's a red flag, innit? Some people, like especially because really and truly, you can't be pro black and date a white person. Yeah, you could. That's if you're pro black, but if you're just black and you're calm, you're normal black. You're like a normal person. That's calm.
I honestly don't think. No one growing up in London that grew up in London is pro-black. I don't think so. Bruv, there's so much diversity. You can't say you're pro. If you grew up just in around black, like he's very like to see white people is very rare.
But listen, pro-black doesn't mean I hate white people.
No, I'm not saying that. I know.
Pro-black means I want black people to be doing better than they are right now. Yeah. It doesn't mean I hate white people. Let's just get that.
Yeah, but even if you want black people to be, why can't you be with someone that's of different race?
I'm throwing my money away into someone else.
No, but it's not just about money, though.
I'm giving my money to someone else. I'm giving my resources, my knowledge, my energy, everything to someone else. That's not being pro-black.
No, not necessarily.
That's a life. I want my black people to do well. I need to marry a black woman and have black kids so that we can make this flourish. My black people flourish. Okay, so me having a baby with a white person, that's not being pro-black.
Okay, hold on. So all
Dr.
of this,
Umar.
yeah, he's an idiot. So all of this, like, I'm pro-black and whatever. But what happens when you just meet a girl who you didn't think nothing was of it? Start chopping, she's white. Start catching feelings. What happens now? You're gonna just now look it up because she's white.
Me personally, I don't know.
But I'm just saying that's reality, though, isn't it? That's reality.
Bruv, at the end of the day, we're all in London. We speak the same language. You eat the same food.
That's what I'm saying.
We have the same bands. We have the same. So of course, if you find someone white attractive, it's normal. That's gonna happen because they're the same person as you.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
So I don't have anything.
No, of course. And another thing, you'll get these people. Oh, black boys shouldn't date white girls, or black boys shouldn't date mixed race. You ask them, let's go to this African restaurant. Oh, I don't eat that.
Yeah.
But you smash a Chinese out.
Yeah.
You smash an Indian out.
Black man,
you smash a Turkish
Yardi man can't eat food. Yardi man buy Chinese but can't buy food from Nigeria.
Yeah, I'm just like, bro. So, like, what's going on here?
Yeah, what
are you for the blacks, or you just doing it because
they're just picking choose?
Yeah, don't get it twisted. Even till this day, if I'm walking on the street and I see a black woman with a white man, I might turn my head twice and think, bro, that's mad. But I don't think fucking hell, she's sold us out.
You sell out. Yeah,
maybe she loves him, but it's just not common. Yeah. To see a black boy with a white girl is so common. I don't know why man are turning their heads. Do you know what I'm saying? Although we might, let's say we're in a restaurant, and if there's a black boy with a white girl, sometimes like in their mind they're thinking, oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
Like they caught me.
Yeah.
I reckon black boys must feel bare. Like if a black boys that date white girls, they must feel bare awkward when they see black girls. Black boys that date white girls, when they see black girls, they must feel bare awkward.
Yeah, I think it depends on the type of black guy.
Man, don't care. We're like,
no. Do you know that's so true? We're not for everyone, but it's obviously from someone I've spoken to. You know, I'm talking about from Ends. Yeah. You know my man from Ends, Basically, I was one of the man.
Oh, yeah.
One of the man, Obviously, so he was telling me as well. He said to me that, boom, when he was with his ex and whatever, walking through the Ends or going through wherever they're going through, obviously, he's black, she's white. People are looking at him. Obviously, he's a good looking guy, do you get me? Walking through wherever, girls are looking at him, black girls as well, looking at him like, yo, like, what's going on here? Like, what you doing?
The scum.
And he's feeling it as well. He said to me, he's feeling it. He's thinking like, like, am I doing something wrong? Like I'm not meant to be with her, kind of thing. And he's feeling the pain of like girls. Look, and I'm thinking that's fucked.
I think that's bad. Nobody.
That's fucked, right, innit?
You should be able to date who the fuck you want, bro.
Man, if I love you, I love you. Why are you preying me? I love her.
And at the end of the day, see men that date other races. I hear it. It's like you have jollof rice every day. Fuck that. You might want to have some Chinese. You might want to have some fried rice. You might have some Thai rice. You might want to have some biryani,
bulgur or something. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Living in London, bro. That's a biryani. How diverse London is. To turn around and say, I can't believe you. What do you mean you can't believe it? I've been around everything. I've been around absolutely everything.
If you live in London and you haven't chopped something that's not of your colour, you have no sauce, bro.
What?
You have no sauce.
I always go to that.
But then, you can say that, but then some men just don't like chopping out their colour, though. Some men will freeze when it comes to chopping out their colour. We know.
I used to be like that, though, innit?
We know men that freeze when it comes to,
to white girls.
White girls.
I remember there was a point when
but when it comes to black things, like just quickly, some men would prefer to chop a 3 out of 10 black girl than a 10 out of 10 white girl. Facts.
That was me at one point.
It's true.
And that's because that's what I know, innit? Like that's because reason being I didn't think they found me attractive really and truly. I didn't think white girls liked me. I just thought black girls get me. They know me. And that's it.
That's all mental. That's all.
That was in my head, really and truly. That was in my head.
How can you say you don't think you don't attract them? Why do you think that?
Do you know what I think the biggest problem is when people date outside of their race, but put down their race.
Yeah.
Like if I'm dating a white girl and then I turn around and be like, I'm dating a white girl because black girls. No, I'm dating a white girl because I like white girls. I'm not dating it because of what you've done.
One of my niggas did that. I had to pull him up on that.
That's wrong. You can't.
You know,
don't pull down black girls.
Don't pull down anyone. Like,
But you know the main thing why, like, when black boys date white girls, they'll be like, oh, because black girls are too rude and they got attitude and
they're just a little pussy.
Like, you can't. You know there, like, you just can't handle them. That's what it is.
Handle them.
You're an idiot. Because even to be fair, like a lot of white girls say it as well. You might see white girls be like, "Oh, I like black boys because this and that," and white boys, don't bring them down. But if you like black boys, because you like black boys. It's nothing to do with James.
You little hoe, you like a big dick. That's why. That's the only reason why.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on there?
Man took a deep breath as well. You're right, bro.
He's a dangerous guy, man. He's a dangerous guy. But I got something though. I saw something.